Hello and welcome to Would You Rather with Big Mike and the boys. I'm Big Mike and here are some boys. Tony and Bull, how's it going?
Grand, good.
This Bull thing is really sticking, isn't it?
Oh, it's catching on. So, how's things?
Grand, good. Can't complain, Mike. How are you?
I'm good. Any soup news this week, Tony?
Yeah. I was slurping some lovely soup there recently.
Did you make it?
Yeah. I did, yeah.
Broccoli soup or?
Yeah, that's the one, Mike. Yeah. Broccoli soup.
Cool.
How did you know?
Well, I thought you'd probably just agree with whatever I said, so. Episode 30, lads. Big landmark.
Yeah. Fucking the big 3-0.
Is that Diamond?
Big 3-0.
No, Diamond's the big one.
Dunno.
Don't talk about the blood diamonds again, Tony.
No. You know, like the 50-year anniversary's Diamond? It goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Yeah, I don't know what any of them are.
I can't remember.
I know one is paper.
What?
Paper's the
one
first
is paper,
one.
yeah.
Second one's wood. Third one's...
Fourth one's rather. Okay, so little episode 30 surprise for you in a minute. Before we do that, we talked about music last week a bit, didn't we?
Did we?
We talked about whether you'd want to hear music or not, and the cool stylings of Samantha Mamba.
Oh yeah.
So what we also did talk about. Oh, I'm so funny. What we also talked about was your own personal logo.
Yeah.
And you designed that for me, and that was lovely. I've put them both up on the fridge here at the Would You Rather Castle. And so I thought we could continue to build your personal brands. So if you had one song that played every time you entered a room, just like a pro wrestler, what would that song be? What would be your theme song?
Do you remember the Rugrats theme tune?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be mine. Yeah.
That kind of sounded like our one now. That's all. I think I got both mixed up.
Do you think that gives the vibe of you then?
Yeah, I think so. Just a lovable little rug.
Okay, yeah. Because you want a big pop when you walk in the room. You want everyone to go, "Way! Love this one."
Yeah.
And you think that's it?
I think that's the one.
Okay.
Mine's no one's going to know mine. I'll need a fair few.
What's yours?
I always had one if I was a pro. Like, I always had one.
Oh, yeah?
Mafia, Black Label Society. If I could play it on this, I would, but I don't know.
Let's have a look. Let's go on the old Spotify because no one's going to
Black Label Society.
Is this Lisa Mafia?
It's Black Label Society. It's very entrance music. So.
Yeah? Tony's prepared.
Didn't expect that one, did you?
No, I didn't. Never expect Tony to be prepared.
Usually Tony says something silly. Mafia is the name of the album. I can't see the...
This is also a song.
Doesn't seem to be on the Mafia album. This is fucking...
Oh, it's Fire It Up is the song. Fire It Up.
Here we go. I'm firing it up.
Okay, let's have a little listen.
So this is when you take off your hood.
There you go.
Right, well, learn something new every day. Every day is a school day.
And then I walk in behind Tony and it's like... I didn't even realise there's a little snore.
I never noticed a snore, yeah.
That is, that's the cage match we all need.
The Rugrat versus the Honey Badger.
That's funny because honey badgers actually do still love children and stuff now.
That's Tony's brand.
Is that
children stealing?
Right. So, let's just get into it.
Yeah.
And now, play my fucking music. So, Liam, this is a first. You've secured us an ad for this week.
I have, Mike. Yeah. Yeah, so I got a little ad and I'm just going to play it now, Mike.
Okay, I look forward to hearing it. Anyone heard from that prick Pat lately? Pat fucking Stapleton. My arch nemesis. Tony, I don't think Pat could have got you that €1 sponsorship deal. And luckily, we have no questions from Pat this week. I hate him. Fuck Pat. Pat's stupid question. Pat's stupid question is, how could you be jealous of Pat? Fucking Pat Stapleton again. He's not welcome. Pat, if you can just know that I'm not happy about it. But I still hate you, Pat. Pat, unsubscribe now. We shouldn't be getting any more trouble from him.
Hey guys, Liam here. I've gone ahead and taken an ad out this week. I'm actually out of pocket £2 as far as sponsorship goes, but it was all to address this, and I'm sure you've noticed it. This issue that has been arising in the podcast for the last number of weeks since the start of our fan question episodes, and it's just one fan in particular who I feel is being treated unfairly, who is being picked on, who's really become a victim to slander and just all in all hurtful and hateful things that have been said by our host, Big Mike. I wanted to get a voice I think needs to be heard. I want to get that across to you guys. I don't know how Mike is going to feel after hearing this.
Scared.
I'm joined here by a long-time listener to our hit podcast, Pat Stapleton. Hello, Pat. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good, thank you. How are you doing? Nice Christmas, New Year.
Yeah, all good, Pat. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for meeting me here.
It's okay. It's okay.
There's a few things you also want to get off your chest, Pat.
Yeah. As you said, I'm a big fan of the show. Hit podcast, full of laughs. You and Tony, absolutely brilliant. I could not put a fault in that. But why I agreed to meet you is I'm feeling very, very personally attacked by Big Mike, as he calls himself. I feel he's more of a little girl in what he's been saying. I'm here to try and maybe squash this beef that he's got with me, or maybe get some answers as to why he has this problem.
That's what we're all looking for, is answers. Yeah. Answers. Because from our episode, OnlyFans, it's been just non-stop verbal abuse at you, pops at your appearance, pops at your interests, and I'm not even sure that he knows the real Pat Stapleton. You know?
No, I don't think he does. I don't think he does, and that shows. Like, to start with, I took it on the chin. But when people in the street started coming up to me, other fans of the podcast, and just hurling abuse at me because of this, that's when I was like, this has gone too far.
Sure.
This has gone too far. People need to know me for me, my good questions.
Exactly. And this is the thing that really confused me, Pat, is that Mike berates you about the quality of your questions, and yet he uses your questions, in my opinion, fantastic questions.
Thank you.
For his own personal gain as the host of our hit podcast. I just don't understand. He's called you many things at this stage, Pat. And
he's called me a prick numerous times.
Yeah.
Pat fucking Stapleton. That's not my middle name.
No. What is your middle name, Pat?
It's Nicholas.
Nicholas. We're getting to know Pat.
Patrick Nicholas Stapleton. Okay. He says he hates me and that I'm not welcome here, which
that for me, that was the nail in the coffin. When he said that, Pat, honestly, my heart broke for you, because I know you're listening.
I've been a listener from day one.
I know.
From day one. I've been here trying to support you guys.
Yeah, he said you wouldn't have provided us with a sponsorship deal. Do you remember when he said that?
Yeah. I think that's a bit unfair, because one of the sponsorships actually came from his mother. Am I correct?
Yeah. That's right.
How do you think she earned that €3? You're welcome.
Well, I thought you were going to be the bigger man here, Pat, but it's...
I thought so.
I know it's hard.
But in the heat of this, everything coming back in one go, bringing this all up. It's hard to be the bigger man, even though he's Big Mike.
Yeah, but I don't know. If you were to address Mike, he's sitting here across from you. It's not me. You're speaking to Mike now. What would you like to say to him?
My first question, Mike, is why? What have I done to deserve this? What I'd really like to ask Mike was how was your Christmas? How was your New Year's? Yeah, I hope you had a good one. Because I did.
He actually famously wished you a bad Christmas and New Year.
Yeah, you did throw that at me. Which this is not the time. After this year, 2020, it's been a shit show. Everyone knows that. And so I just wish well for everybody, especially those who say they hate me and have a problem. Yeah, it's a time for forgiveness and a time of sharing. So hope you had a good one, Mike. But 2021, I'm coming for you.
Oh, those are them some fighting words, Pat.
They are.
Any plans on how you're going to do that, or do you just have a couple of things up your sleeve?
I've got something up my sleeve. He did make a diss track. Is that what they call
that's what the kids are calling
a diss track, which I don't know if you've got a 2-year-old nephew or something that wrote it for you, but those were some pretty weak rhymes and weak bars that you got going on there. So yeah. So
you're thinking maybe you might come back at him somewhere you don't know. You don't want to say anything yet?
I mean, all I'm going to say is I'm quite the wordsmith myself. So just watch your back as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Right, guys, this is where we had to end our meeting. The strangest thing happened. A large figure of a man passed the window and perhaps completely spooked. I can only imagine that this kind of paranoia and fear is as a result of the hatred and the berating he's got from our hit podcast host, Big Mike. I'm sure Pat had a lot more that he would have liked to have said, but unfortunately he did not get a chance in this meeting. But I hope what he did say will not fall on deaf ears, that it will resonate with the person that it was intended for. And that's really what I came here to do. But for now, it's time to head back to the show and enjoy the rest of the podcast. And that was the end of the ad there, so the ad will end just there, Mike.
All right. Well, that sounds like a great product or service. I'll definitely be buying it myself.
Yeah, I hope you say that one.
Thanks to them for sponsoring us. So, should we just get on to question 1 then?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Well, here's the thing. Do you lads remember back in the early days, before the pilot even aired, how we were discussing that we would make this into a kind of a tournament?
Oh, yeah.
So that every time you picked something, one of the Would You Rathers, that would move forward to the next round.
Yeah.
And would go up against one of the other questions.
Yeah.
And we'd carry on till we have a winner. But I thought it'd be fun if we went back to that and we revisit some of our first episodes and we play round 2 of Would You Rather with Big Mike and the boys. Are you ready for it?
All right.
Yeah. I fucking forget a lot of it, but yeah.
So the first question in round 2 is, would you rather be able to wear every colour, but the colour is randomly picked for you each morning, or always have to wear face paint?
Say it again.
Would you rather be able to wear every colour, but the colour is randomly picked for you each morning, or always have to wear face paint? So going in our Wayback Machine here. So you both picked random colour over baby blue in our first ever question.
Yeah.
And you both picked always wear face paint instead of always wear gloves.
Oh, yeah. Richie Kavanagh, for anyone that doesn't know, is an Irish singer-songwriter famous in the 90s.
Who was not inappropriate in the toilet with me at all.
At least he was wearing gloves.
And the fact that you would bring that up freaks me out a bit. At least he was wearing gloves. Fucking hell. Okay, so what do you think?
He was wearing face paint.
Have you been thinking about this song ever since episode 1 for the last 30 weeks?
I can't even remember what I said.
I have literally no recollection of this.
You don't remember the random colours? you pull on a sock. And
Yeah,
it
no.
goes pink.
Like, I remember,
And
but
you
I
put on
don't remember
another
any
sock.
of our reasoning, like.
Yeah, I'm more worried about the reason than me talking and bringing up the same point. Like, but, you know, even if we do, we'll go with it. We'll run with it.
So, the clothes to change every day. I loved the idea of that, to be honest. I thought that would be fucking cool.
I wonder if my reasoning's going to be the same.
I
Or
don't
am I just
know.
going to be completely different?
Let's see.
Yeah,
This might be interesting to listen to episode 1 and then listen to this
yeah,
one.
exactly. Yeah. Just to see if we're the same.
Well, it was last year, Tone, so you are a different man.
Yeah,
so.
a different man, exactly.
New year, new Tony.
Might do a face paint and have, like, Gordon Ramsay as a face paint.
Yeah. Just 2 slices of bread on the side.
Yeah.
What were the rules of the face paint? It had to cover your entire face, and it couldn't be skin
It had
colour.
to be at least 2 colours, and it can't just look like your face.
So you could go back to
Or,
William
or
Wallace.
anyone's face.
I could do William Wallace.
But would you be able to wield that big sword, Tom?
No one can wield that sword these days. No.
See, at the time, Tony, we didn't know about your love of honey badgers.
Yeah, I know that. But, like, honey badgers, what would you do for a honey badger face?
Just a honey
black.
badger face. No, don't do that.
I don't need to do that because I'll be turned into a honey badger, no?
Now, your issue with the face paint, Tony, even though you did pick it in the end, was that you aren't very good at face painting, and you would never be able to get good at face painting. But your reasoning for picking it was actually you need something to do for the day. So,
My, how things have changed now. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I still not good at face painting, I'll tell you that much. Still not.
no, you haven't been practicing
I've been trying. But for some reason,
every day.
just looks like this face every time.
That's because you've been painting my face, idiot.
Then I discovered you're actually meant to put something on the brush. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd be better at it now. I think I've got more artistic in the last 6 months.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't just be lightning bolts. It would be
No. It'd be like
2 lightning bolts.
2 lightning bolts. And maybe like
Speed lines.
Yeah. Yeah, some whiskers as well. Some,
Do you have some whiskers going on?
yeah, but like big cat style whiskers.
I'd get like a pouch of Whiskas. I'd paint that on my face, I think.
Yeah? Like mostly purple.
Yeah, with all the detail, all the minute detail, all the branding.
Really? You think you'd be
Yeah.
really good at this?
Good enough, I'd say.
Just do
Good
adverts.
enough.
A walking ad.
Yeah.
Walking
Well, I mean, I suppose this week it'd be Liam who did the advert because he's taken over the sponsorships on the
yeah.
podcast.
I really hope you like that ad.
I'm sure I would love it. Yeah.
I think I'd have a Charlie Chaplin moustache.
Yeah, not the most famous man who wore that mustache, Ton.
What do you mean?
He was the original. Well, I think he was the original. I think Hitler was a big fan of his work, so he
Adolf Hitler.
adapted it. Then and then.
Is there any other fucking...
What?
Is there any other Hitler?
That's Adolf Hitler.
Adolf the Red Nose. Go on.
But it has to be 2 colours. So
2 colours and then... where's the bag's going to be on?
he's tired of being a dictator.
Or would you like to put on a shirt and find that it was what I'm trying to think of any colour in the word yellow?
Hawaiian.
Would you like to wear a yellow shirt?
Hawaiian shirt.
No, it was always like plain. You put on one plain colour.
But I want to do the luau.
You were doing the luau?
Forget about the luau.
Man, what a great movie. We've already said it before, but we'll say it again. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, great movie.
Jason Segel.
And there we are, right back to episode 1.
And they say this podcast has no structure. Oh,
yeah. It's plain colours, but I don't want pink shoes.
Why not?
Pink?
Fragile
I swear it's
masculinity.
more salmon. It's not pink, it's salmon.
Tony, why are you scared of the fact that you're gay?
Whoa.
I'm not gay, I'm salmon.
Oh man, it's good. It's a good one. So colour, random colours or face paint?
See, I really think the random colours would be just good fun.
Yeah. I mean, not every day will be normal. Like.
No?
Every day is going to be something different.
Yeah. Remember Tony thought this would be a way just not to have to wash his clothes. I remember that. That's come back to me.
Yeah, I'll jump on that.
No, it wasn't a loophole then, and it's still not that. We were fucking immediately looking for loopholes. Like.
Wouldn't have to wash my face.
Huh? You would every day. You have to repaint every day.
And do one of those paintings. What are they called?
What?
Contemporary painting arts.
I think
you see splashes of paint on the.
I think this is exactly what happened last time, though.
Yeah, me too. Is it? That's good. I guess I don't change as much as I do. New year, old me.
So, what are you thinking? What do you think with this one?
I'm thinking I'm still a fan of the clothes changing every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and Tony.
Yeah, we'll go with face paint.
Okay.
He wants to look like a tired Hitler.
So, Liam is... I suppose it's up to me. Tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Here I am, tie-breaking in round 2. Who would have thought it?
Holy shit.
I would have thought you would have usurped me by now, like. So, I think I'm going to agree with Liam and go for the colour of my clothes being randomly picked for me every day. So, Tony said he would like to have to always wear face paint, even though he did say he'd never get good at it. And Liam said that he would like to have a random colour picked for him every day. But let us know over on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Big Mike Pod. What would you rather? Alright, question 2. And you might be recognising one of the options here. Would you rather... You probably recognise both.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Would you rather not be able to look up or never be able to watch TV again? So, famously, you both picked that you would rather never be able to look up rather than never be able to look down. And you both said you would never watch TV again rather than having to watch New Moon every day.
Man, I hated that question so much. It made me want to quit the podcast, to be honest.
What brought you back?
Looking at the moon.
Just, very little else to do.
There was a full moon and he was like,
it's not all that bad.
That's new.
So, never to be able to look up, right?
Yeah.
Not only, okay. Never to be able to watch TV again. Well, what's the point if you can't look at the TV? What are you looking at?
What do you mean?
You can look straight on TV or down slightly at it.
TV's there.
You put it on the ground.
You can look at it, like you just can't look up.
Uh-huh. So you wouldn't be able to sit in the cinema?
You would.
Right at the back.
Cinema there.
No, you're not. Where are you sitting? Like, you're sitting in front of the first row.
Like, the cinemas are always packed these days. Always packed.
Well, you can't move in cinemas.
You're lucky to get a seat.
Do cinemas still exist?
Yeah.
I love going to the cinema, actually, because there's never anyone there. It's like your own home cinema.
Except you have to go to it.
It's fun.
But never look up? That would be pretty fucking shit, wouldn't it?
I never look up.
I know, you still don't like it?
No, I still don't. I actually looked up the other day and went, oh shit, when was the last time I looked up? I'd been playing so much Call of Duty. I literally went, geez, that's like 4K. And then I was like, right, I need to get out of the house a bit more.
The last time I looked up was last week when I was looking up Samantha Mumba and her roles in movies.
But that's not the kind of looking up we're talking about, Mike. And
no, it's not.
As the host of this podcast, I thought you would have known that.
I should do about it.
But when I look at the TV, though, I'm always looking up.
What do you mean? You're not, because the TV's there.
I know, but I lie my belly with the TV straight ahead. That's how I watch TV.
Ah. No, that's not. I was like, oh, that makes no sense. Wait a second. I've been duped.
And swindled.
And schwindled and schwandled.
So never look up or never watch TV again.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's actually really a tough one.
Can you imagine not being able to watch TV again with all this lockdown situation that's happened?
Yeah.
Jeez.
You can watch YouTube. I remember that being a thing.
No, I don't. I think YouTube is included in TV.
I don't think it was, but
I'm pretty sure it was.
Rabbit hole of YouTube.
but that's nice.
I don't know though. That's good TV out these days.
Yeah.
You get a creak in your neck not being able to lift your neck after a while.
But you can look dead on. You just can't look up.
I know, but like eventually your neck could be a bit funny. I'm sure you have to be able to do that. It wouldn't be very loosey-goosey.
No. Well, you can probably do that and close your eyes.
You can't do a good down dog, like. Wait, no, down dog, you're looking down.
Downward facing dog.
Can't do a good up dog. I don't know any poses. I was lying, guys.
The hot dog.
Is that one?
No. It's just where you lie down, like.
What's a dog?
It's like reverse planking.
Yeah. The sideways hot dog.
That's how you watch TV.
Yeah.
Wait, how is it a sideways hot dog?
It's open to interpretation, buddy.
But hot dogs...
Are you standing up? Are you?
What would you rather?
I don't know. It's a very hard question. Give us a bit of fucking time to think about it, will you? All right, so will you just ask the questions and we'll just answer you like you answer at the end?
No.
I don't know. I'm always looking up and I enjoy it, but I'm often watching TV and I also enjoy that. But I think the TV thing would be more of a massive change in your life.
More time.
Yeah, I definitely spend more time watching TV than I do looking up. Like,
Definitely. 100%.
Well, I'm a bit fucking gormless. Like, I just outside my mouth open, like staring at the sky.
I say I look up once a week.
Yeah,
once a week. I have a little schedule written down. Right, you've this time off. You got 5 minutes of looking up.
5 minutes of looking up.
You'd have to cross that off.
I do.
Looking up.
I do.
But like to watch fireworks, you'd have to get like the high ground and really far away from them.
Oh, we got that cherry picker to watch the fireworks. In fairness, it'll still be good.
It would be good, yeah. And the novelty of being on a cherry picker, imagine that.
Yeah.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
Are they called cherry
Imagine
pickers?
Tony on a cherry picker.
Oh, I'd be terrified. Absolutely terrified.
I'd love it. I loved it.
No.
I used to work on them.
No.
Good bit.
No, it's not even funny.
Sorry for laughing.
I like them when I'm in control, but when there's a guy on the ground in control, that's terrifying.
Yeah, especially if he doesn't like you
Yeah.
and he's like a love rival or something.
Who would you like least to be controlling your cherry picker, Mike?
This fucking asshole called Pat.
Why? I think Pat would be very nice to you because Pat's a really good guy. Look, I think we should just listen back to this episode later and see how you feel about it. But nah, there's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on. But
So what would you rather?
I would rather never look up again.
Tony?
Yeah, never look up again.
So Tony and Liam both said that they would rather never be able to look up again. But let us know over on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Big Mike Pod. What would you rather? Lads, the next question is, I don't think I even need to ask Tony. This is like fucking, this is like done and done already. But would you rather have a tail or the only vehicle you were ever able to drive again in your life be a bendy bus?
Sure, my restaurant's already going.
So you can't continue it? If you want that tail, you have to sacrifice your restaurant business, Tom.
I know. I have to give that up.
So again, you both agreed on both of these. You picked the tail over the wings, and you picked the bendy bus over the PLP 50. Tony, you tried to make it a party bus, and I didn't let you.
It's a Venga bus.
No reason. Is that what he said? I think he said that in the episode.
Oh.
Tail was fucking practical though, wasn't it? No, it wasn't practical, was it? It didn't.
It was completely impractical.
It wasn't impractical. Depends on how you look at it, alright. I got lots of use out of that tail.
Tony, you never got the tail. Sorry to tell you.
What? This whole thing isn't canon? Like,
It's canon that that's what he picked. It's not canon that he had one.
The Bendy bus had a fucking... We had a lot of fun with that bus, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it had a kind of bend in the middle.
Yeah.
Like a smart car.
I feel like in the early days I would have like questioned you on that.
Yeah.
And now it's
I
just
was
like,
sure, yeah,
okay.
I wonder what episode Mike lost all hope. I wonder when that was.
Episode 2.
Yeah.
No.
I'd say he got to 5 and then we just fucking started really annoying him. The fact that he comes back every week is a credit to him. But Tony...
You ever seen those smart cars?
We're not talking about them. And actually, Tony, in the original fucking question, we weren't talking about smart cars either.
Did I bring up
We were
smart
talking
cars?
about the fucking PLP50.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Would you look at that? Huh? That's probably why it's in my head, though. It's all subconscious, you know.
Tail or bendy bloody bus.
But it was just a flaccid tail, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, you could move it. You said flaccid at the time, and you could move it, I had said.
Yeah.
You just can't use it to like swing from trees or pick things up, but you can move it.
Spider, Tony. Like spider monkey, but spider.
No, but you know, I just said you can't.
I know. But still, you'd look like a spider.
Boy can dream, Mike. Take his dreams away.
If I ever went to the Amazon, which I've talked about a couple of times, I'd fit straight in.
In the warehouse?
I would.
They'd make you king.
It'd be good.
Yeah.
It'd be good if you could lift boxes with it.
It would, but I can't.
No.
And you.
What if you worked in the Amazon warehouse and you had a bendy bus?
Jesus,
You
I
have to
want to be a big warehouse.
Be a big car park.
Be like driving to the items and then point up. Sorry, lads. Beep, beep. What? You'd be working in the bendy bus, like. Instead of walking, you'd be driving the bus around the warehouse.
Do you think?
Is that not what he meant?
Is that what you meant?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I meant.
All right, I was very confused there. I thought you
want to
just
be a big one, like.
Yeah.
Will you get out of my way?
be a big warehouse.
Yeah, well, I think they are big. Probably not much space to be driving bendy buses around. Probably a lot of shelves.
Well, that's why they call them bendy buses now.
Because they bend. You'd want like a driver's bit on either side, wouldn't you? So you could just run back to the back and drive on straight.
Did you not have them, no?
Well, I don't think buses have them, no.
Yeah, it's trams, though.
Trains have them.
Trains are trams. Trams are trains.
Trains are trains. Trains are trains.
Right. I did Mike's thing.
Right.
There's a lot of homage to episode 1 here.
Oh gosh.
Well, would we rather, is it? Is that the question?
Yeah. That's always been the question.
What would you prefer?
Can we rename it from episode 30? What would you prefer with Tony, Liam, and the boy?
What would you probably decide on?
Yeah. Which would be preferable for you?
I think we should call it fucking cancelled. Big tricks in the cunt.
What wouldn't you pick?
Yeah, which one of these would you least prefer?
We should call it round 2 with the boys. This time it's round here. Come on. Tail or what?
Fucking hell. What, are you trying to make this the same length as our first episode as well, or what? 27 minutes, baby.
There's going to be a nice 5-minute ad in there to
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
bulk it up.
Yeah. What was it? I still think the bus would be more practical for me. You got to tell.
Everyone expects me to pick the tail, but
They
you
do,
don't know.
Tom.
You don't know.
They do.
My Bindi bus, Bindi bus, that's what I called it, Bindi bus, is thriving. You know, the restaurant's really doing well.
Yeah.
But you didn't get it. You know, you're trying to fool our listeners into thinking you have a bendy bus, but you don't, Tony.
If you've just tuned in, Tony is trying to trick you into thinking that...
Call 999 Tony's Bindi bus for help.
for help. If you've been affected,
any traumatic problems.
If you've been affected by any of the content in this week's episode. And it doesn't exist. Nor does the number.
Doesn't exist. No fake charities, lads. Come on. Been through this.
Well, we're not connected to them if they are fake.
No, definitely not. If they're real, we're connected and we're great workers and
We're
volunteers.
the best at it.
Definitely not charity. Do you know how much that costs to ring that hotline? Don't ring it.
Because it doesn't exist. Fake money as well. Monopoly. We talked about that. Go back.
Now,
What do we do?
Liam, the thing is, right? this question isn't, do you want a bendy bus or a tail? This is, do you want a tail or do you want the only vehicle that you can ever drive again to be a bendy bus? So it's just limiting you down to a bendy bus.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I'll take the tail then.
But that one is a deformity. That's the thing, you know?
No, I'll take it. I'll take the deformity. I'll own it. Tony advised us to own it, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some Tony advice.
You gotta own it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And Tony?
The bendy bus. Because my restaurant has to survive, so.
This is the most shocking twist we've ever had in the history of the podcast. 30 episodes and Tony is still able to shock me. He has given up his trademark tail. He's pissed it away for a chance to drive in a bendy bus.
Forever.
I have to get my license first.
One step closer to the dream.
But I think I'm going to have to agree with Liam.
Oh.
I think I'd rather a tail. Somehow Tony's the only one without a tail. This is so strange.
How did that happen?
So Tony said that he'd only ever be able to drive a bendy bus. And Liam said he'd rather have a tail. But let us know over on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Big Mike Pod. What would you rather? So, Liam,
Oh, yeah.
have you got your... It's a sad day, really. It's Liam's last ever bad dad jokes.
Yeah. I got my bad dad jokes right here. And just to pay homage to those episodes, I took on writing jokes as a career job, and I'm going to keep this short and brief, okay?
No reaction from Tony.
None, like...
He doesn't remember.
He thought that was a joke, and he's just refusing to laugh at him.
Career job.
Right. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One's really heavy, and the other's just a little lighter? Okay.
Isn't there actually hippo lighters as well?
I don't know, is there? Fuck's the joke if there is, Tom. They're both just a little lighter, there's no difference.
Well, it's a rip-off of the zippo.
The spelling. A blind man walks into a bar, and then a table, and then a chair.
I like that one.
That's a solid 5, I think.
Because it's taking the piss out of the lesser able. And
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
We're fully able.
They didn't see it coming.
He didn't see it coming, man.
Just about when your dad left.
Yeah.
That's your new segment.
Yeah,
I remember
that's it. Liam's sad dad jokes, and it's just me telling about how my dad left. They're not even jokes.
I thought it was going to be you telling jokes to his answering machine.
That's a number he gave me back in 2012 when we were still in contact. Speaking of dad, I want to die peacefully in my sleep like my granddad. Not screaming in terror like the passengers on the plane he was flying.
I've heard that, but with bus.
Bendy bus.
Sorry for changing things up, Mike. I didn't mean to add my own twist to things. For Christmas, I bought my girlfriend some beads for her abacus. It's the little things that count.
Anal beads.
Mike, that is fuck. Are you fucking serious right now? Are you fucking Did you really say that? That's going to hurt her feelings, Mike, when she listens back to this.
Whose feelings?
And her asshole.
Oh.
I wouldn't count on it.
Man, I'm going to have to ask her, can I leave that in?
Yeah.
What, the anal beads?
Oh.
Great crack.
Oh. Oh.
What vegetable is the best at Kung Fu?
Panda. No, sorry. I don't know.
Broccoli.
Uh-huh.
Just like the soup.
It's because of Bruce Lee, Mike.
Just like Tony's soup this week.
Like the soup, I knew it, yeah.
Yeah.
Full circle, short and brief, man.
I had Bruce Lee soup today.
Cool. Cool and realistic.
So, yeah, what was your favourite one of them ones, lads?
I would go with Mr. Blindy. What about you?
I'm going to go with Blind Boy as well.
Yeah, so we're going to go with Mr. Blind Boy. Mr. Blindy Boy.
The blind guy, okay.
Right.
Just make a note of that because I never need to know.
Liam, it's been an absolute pleasure. Now we play the game where we rate whether your bad dad jokes or your quick fire ring of fire quick fire round was better. So what do you think? What would you rather? That's the first.
I prefer the jokes. It's who I am. It's what I know.
Yeah, you're a comedian, aren't you?
I'm not a comedian.
You're not a comedian by any definition.
No. A chameleon, maybe.
Well, yeah, maybe. That's fucking deep.
Is it?
How do you?
I don't know. It's not meant to be.
It's for all the listeners at home. It looked like they were about to kiss. It was kind of weird.
It was a weird little moment, alright.
Cool.
It's just that tail. It does something to me.
Cool.
I've got one more joke. Can I tell one more joke?
Yeah.
So, Mike said that someone in the group is more than likely homosexual. And honestly, I hope it's Tony.
Oh, because you wanna hook him up with one of your friends, or?
I want to suck his cock.
Oh no! I don't think we can go that far. I think that's.
Okay, let's go on.
Or are we just gonna leave it there?
Well, yeah, just wrap it up, like.
Okay. I'm well known for being good at wrapping up the podcast. So from me, Big Mike, and these two knuckleheads, it's thanks and bye, and we're going to be going now, and we'll see you next week and every week until the end of time. So thanks, bye.
Thanks, bye.
See you now.